stealing. But we do it better. That does not justify you stealing.
But
I used to give Apple credit because they did used to come, like when the iPhone and the iPod initially dropped, that was probably like the greatest thing known to mankind. Like, bro, being a dude who used to get on the bus listening to music, you got a pocket full of CDs, you got a portable CD player that may or may not fit in your pocket, you got headphones that you going through like crazy because they just not holding together.
60-second anti-skip was God, though, back then.
It was, bro. It was. But then when it changed the game that you don't even have to leave the house with your CDs anymore, you just save them on your computer and this little clunky little box. You just turn this little dial and you got your music. And then they came up with the freaking 200 and some odd gig one, and it was like, dude, that means I can carry all my music at the same damn time. Bro, it changed the game. And then they turned around and said, hey, guess what? You like taking your music with you? If you hate carrying 27 different things at one time, well, here, buy this. It's all in one. Here's your PDA. Here's your iPhone. Here's your regular phone. Here's your car phone. Whatever else you want to do, it's right here. And Apple literally made niggas come out their pocket $800 just to get on AT&T. Like niggas was making sure they had good credit just to get on AT&T to get an iPhone.
And that's another thing that I think when Apple went downhill. Like you remember when not saying downhill, but like, you remember when phones had exclusive rights.
AT&T still got exclusive rights to phones. They got tons of phones that niggas don't even know about.
But like I remember when the iPhone came out, it was AT&T exclusive only. Like in order for you to get an iPhone, you had to be an AT&T customer.
Yeah, but then Apple figured out like, hey, niggas will pay a lot of money for this phone, but they just can't get AT&T because AT&T want to prove niggas with bad credit. And they was like, well, Sprint will. Give them the Sprint.
But look at it though. But look at the revenue that the payoff though. Like
that's why they did. At the end of the day, it became about the payoff.
Right.
They was exposing niggas with bad credit, bro.
Cause see now now you have it on what? You have it on AT&T, then you had it on Verizon, then you had it on Sprint, then it came out for T-Mobile. Like you had it on, you have it on the 4 major companies now.
Fam, you can get an iPhone on anybody. You can get an iPhone on anybody, dude. There is no limitations anymore. And just like Juan said, there's no exclusiveness anymore. It's like Samsung,
like
Big Four.
What made it special? Like I think the Samsung phones used to be like a Sprint thing.
Yeah. Because I remember I had many different types of Samsungs and didn't even realize I had them until we had this trade-in one time where you get $50 for every phone you bring in. I was like, for every phone? This is when phones were just still regularly popping. It was like for every phone. It's like, oh shit, let me go ahead and grab this bag of old flip phones. Fam, when I tell you I came up, I ended up getting my first fucking high definition TV on a bag of cell phones. That's how many I had.
Why did you have that many cell phones?
Because Teresa never threw her phones away. And I used to have so many flip phones, dog, and burner phones and prepaid phones. Like, I didn't actually really start doing contracts until late. I used to just go T-Mobile, Sprint, prepay. Oh, I don't want to pay the bill this month? All right, cool. I leave it off. Get a whole new number.
That's terrible as a person.
Dog, you'd be surprised how many people do that, though. It wasn't because back then you couldn't port your number over. Like, if you had a number on and then you wanted to go to AT&T, you just got a whole new number. You couldn't keep your number. So I got to the point where, well, if I change numbers before this phone cut off, I text people who I want to have the new number, and put it in the drawer.
But now they got it where companies are actually buy you out.
Yeah. And that's what's fucking up the game, too. Y'all don't understand how badly that is fucking up the game. Because people can go and activate lines under other people's names and numbers, sell the iPhone, Okay, let the number go bad, or go over to another company and saying, yeah, I signed up with Sprint. I don't like doing business with them. You know, I think I want to come over here, and then go over there and get a whole nother phone. They made money off the old company, started a new company, and now they moving around again. People do this, dog. People like that. People are shiesty like that.
So you don't have to. So really now you don't have to be loyal to a company. These hoes ain't loyal. Well,
Hey, these hoes, like you jokers, say these hoes ain't loyal. What makes you think they gonna be loyal to a cell phone company? Yeah. I seen a video of a chick on the phone with her boyfriend talking about she would never cheat on him with a dick in her mouth.
Oh, I seen those. Yep.
Yeah, I do believe
it makes you.
cell phone.
It makes you really question, like when you if you're on the phone with your girl, like, what the fuck are you really doing? That's why, like, you know, you would rather like FaceTime them now. So if she go like, oh, I don't want to FaceTime because of blah blah blah, then what the fuck are you doing?
See, and that's why Apple has become popular in the black community, because people come up with different ways to get over. Like when Apple dropped Touch ID, okay, it was like, damn, I don't got to remember passwords no more. It's just my finger. Oh, hell yeah. They can't get in? That's good. See, now you ain't got to worry about that. Now people want Samsung for the same reason. People didn't want to go to Samsung because even though they hated Apple, they wanted to be able to lock their phone with their finger. Now you can do that with the Samsung. People want it now. Why? They want to see what Bay is doing. And then iMessaging, to me, iMessaging is actually a very, very integrated version of GroupMe. That's all it is. You take
it's like they say, it got to be blue so you know that it's real.
And that means absolutely nothing.
Hey, the messages ain't blue, G. It ain't real.
No, if the messages ain't blue, that just means that I got something else, and I guarantee you my phone might be better than what you got, and I didn't have to sell my soul or suck dick on bus stop just to have an iPhone.
Wait a minute, who is doing all of this for an iPhone?
You'd be surprised what people do for iPhones, bro. But that's not the point right here. Basically, I'm just saying people got their priorities mixed up. Because today, one of my Facebook friends actually posted a situation that occurred to her that made me spark a topic for Tasha. So basically, she was at the gym working out, and the chicks are checking out her booty. Now, you know, girls always got something to say when it comes about each other's booties, like how many squats you had to do to get your butt like that, stuff like that. She joked around with her in the whole 9 yards. The girl goes to put the headphones back in her ear to finish up her workout in regards to it, and the broad had the audacity to say, oh, you disrespected Apple by not having Beats headphones instead of the cheap little ones that they come with. So she looked at her and basically was like, bitch, what do you mean? I ain't got time for this shit. Only to find out that after she gets done with her workout and she goes outside, the same girl who's sitting here talking about if you ain't got Beats, you ain't shit, is on the bus stop begging for transfers so she can get home. So I'm like, you ain't got bus fare, but you can get Beats? Because Beats ain't free or cheap. You ain't buying no iPhone and get a pair of Beats with that. No.
And I got a pair of Beats. So, yeah,
I got a whole job, man. You sure want to spend that kind of money?
Right, on some damn headphones. I was upset when I spent $100 on a pair of headphones for my PlayStation. The only reason why I broke down and did it, because I know for a fact I can justify the cost because I'm always on my PlayStation. Ooh, bitch, get out the way. All right. You do, man. So what you guys' opinion on Apple? Is it yay or nay for the 6 and the Pro? Or are you just going to be like, I'm just going to wait for the 7?
Well, I'm intuitive to be a nigga, so I can tell you that no, I won't buy it. But if I like, it's one of those things where like I wouldn't go broke over it. But like if I have some free money or if they giving me a good deal on the upgrade, then of course I'll get it. But it's not nothing to rush out and get because it's only 6S, and they're not gonna do nothing but upgrade the software on your 6.
Basically. Oh, they did do this though. They did improve the body design, so you guys should have a more durable body design, so you don't have to worry about your phone bending on you.
But the only reason for me getting the 6S is because, like Rose said earlier when the topic first sparked, I like the color of the rose gold. So that would probably be the only reason, because I do want a different color outside of the normal gray and white type thing. Because I've always think that that's one thing that Apple never had that other phones had, and I think they tried to make up for it with the 5C, but those colors were so crappy. Because they were like, it was for a girl. They were like lime green,
it was.
and purple. Like, it was girl color.
All right. They didn't cater, because usually it's the girls who want their phone to accessorize. That's what it boils down to. And Apple wants to find a fun, cheap way to cater the 5C to children. That's basically all it was. It was to cater towards little kids, specifically girls, in regards to these fun, colorful things in your phone. You go buy these little snapbacks on them. That way you can add more variety to your color. You fucking die. And that's basically what they did. It didn't play out like they wanted to because Apple made the biggest mistake and gave us very small internal storage. And it sucks. Now people only get a 5C if their phone broke and they can't afford a replacement phone at regular price.
See, who wants to use 16 gigs? Like me, I got a 64 gig.
Man, I can't have
I wanted the 128, but they were all sold out, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just get a 64 gig. And I still got capacity.
Man, I can't do less than 64, or I must have expandable memory. That was another thing that I used to love about Samsung. Like, at the end of the day, Apple could have the best software, but they always let me add more memory whenever I felt like it, which made it easier for me to go back and forth. So with the release of the S6 and then the Note 5, and the phone themselves not having expandable memory, that did take a major blow to the market of loyal Samsung customers. But it actually brought a lot of Apple customers over too. So I actually thought that was pretty strange. I don't know why not having your memory being able to expand when you want to makes you want to come to the phone. It's ass backwards in my opinion.
But Apple has, but you could actually, like, if you buy this Apple like memory card chip that they have from the Apple store, you gotta buy like the one of them like card readers. You plug it into your iPhone and you can just store it like that.
Yeah, but people don't want to have all those extra accessories because, number one, that's something extra you have to carry around with you. Number two, what if you damage the port with this adapter? And being the fact that the iPhone does not have wireless charging like how Samsung does to basically save your issue. If you break your port, you broke your whole phone. See, at least with Samsung, if you break the port doing all these extra accessories, you just go out and buy the wireless charging pad and sit your phone down on there. It might take a little bit longer than normally, but you still have other charging options. You know? And even when I got cases on there.
I wouldn't mind seeing. I want mine having, like, for, like, I don't know, like, the next, like, wireless charging capability, okay. Like, the wireless charging be built into your phone.
Yeah, that's what the Samsung has.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about not with a pad. I'm talking about, like, it's like, okay, you have the little adapter part, right? And you just flip, and you can have the capability of having it cable charge, or you have wireless charge. And you just flip it up, wireless charge, and you can just, go on your phone and just say, okay, you want to activate wireless charging, it'll just charge like that. It'll send a signal to your phone to charge your battery.
Okay, but that's the thing about this. Wireless charging, you have to have two things you have to have the phone